Hello, welcome to a hopefully quick video just to get you more acquainted with Google Classroom and everything we're going to be doing here in Google Classroom. So what I have opened, and this is just one of my classes. So if you're not in pre-calculus period 3, it is quite all right. This is going to look the same for pretty much everyone. And if you know a little bit about Google Classroom, you'll know how to navigate in here. I'll just kind of go into a couple of specifics about me and my class. So here is the Stream tab. This is the first tab that opens when you come into a class in Google Classroom. And so what you'll see here are updates from me. They might be video updates, they may be quick announcements, and sometimes I'll attach things here too to just make it quick for you to find, okay? Not as often. Mostly it'll just be announcements and things you need to know that are coming up. Another nice feature of the Stream tab here is any work that is upcoming, it will put it right here for you based on when things are due in the calendar. So that's a quick place for you to check and see if you have any assignments that you need to get turned in still. If you go over to the classwork tab, this is going to be a more detailed view of everything we're doing in class. So you can ignore these topics that are grayed out. For me, this is teacher stuff that I have created and have not yet posted for you to see. So this is telling me that you're not seeing these just yet. Basically, the way I like to do this is I will attach all of the lessons and get things ready for us earlier in the week. And then these will get sent out to you at a scheduled time. You see a lot of 7 a.m.s that you will know early in the morning. It'll be posted what you have to do for me for that day. But here's how this is going to look. This is classified by week. And so you'll see week 1 right here. Good place to start, obviously, is going to the correct week. And I will try and keep the current stuff at the very top. You can go to this little icon that looks like a book with a bookmark for any material. So these are typically things that you might want to download or just at least know that you can reference this tab right here. I'll keep the entire week's lessons here so you can kind of go at your own pace if you want to. What I'll do in terms of spacing things out is I may create new videos or things for you and put them in these individual assignments, but you will always be able to find everything we're doing for the week in this material folder, okay? I put worksheets, things like there as well, okay? Now, for this icon that looks like a clipboard, that is an assignment where you have to turn something in. So even though you might be going at your own pace, I will try and pace these out for you so that way you can maybe focus on a couple things per day if that's kind of how you would rather do it, that you just want to kind of focus on a couple things for that day and be done with it. Totally fine. So for this assignment right here, I broke out a specific lesson from our weekly plan here, and I just attached that separately. But everybody, no matter if you're working at your own pace or working through the way I've paced it, will have to, on your own paper, show all your work, include any notes, just like a normal math assignment where you would show all of your steps. You're going to attach and turn this assignment in here. So again, if you're working at your own pace, maybe you choose to do that ahead of time based on, what you did from the weekly lessons. But when it comes time to attach them, you will attach them to the assignment in here and make sure you turn those in. All right, so that's the classwork tab. A couple of other good things about the classwork tab here would be that you can access our Google Calendar really easily. I have that open up here. This Google Calendar will have, oh, look, here's my assignment that I have to turn in by Sunday. What is a line? Okay, the one that we were just looking at. So the calendar is a great place for you to also just check in with anything for our class, and hopefully your other teachers will also be making use of those due dates so you can kind of have everything all together. This will also have times when Tutor Room is scheduled for my class. So you can see all of the different times I have Tutor Room. You'll just see the one that makes sense for your class. So if you're in pre-calculus, every Monday, Tuesday from 1 to 2. The nice part about this as well is that the link is right here for you to join the Google Meet. So you know it's always in the same spot on your calendar. The other shortcut here on Classroom is a class drive folder. Now, this will include different things that I have attached for you, but this is also a good place for you to just organize all of your content. So if you have different things for our class, this might be a good way to organize yourself. So that way it's all just saved in the same spot for you and you don't lose any of your paperwork. All right, so that is the classwork tab. This next tab, it will be real quick. It's kind of boring, but this is a quick way for you to get in contact with me. I'm listed here under teachers, obviously. And then once we have students all filtered into this class, which I don't have yet, but you'll all be here soon, you'll be able to email and get in touch with classmates if you have questions or you maybe just want to collaborate on something. You'll have access to that roster here. So, a quick note about grades and this grade book that is included in Classroom. You will not see an overall grade calculated here in Classroom because mostly grades here are just for me to keep track and also notify you of things that I have received in terms of your assignments. I will put a grade on them, or maybe if I haven't received something, put a 0 on it so that you are aware that I have not received anything for you. And that might be something that you go back in and complete, whether it's late or whatever. So don't look for an overall grade to be calculated here. Always go to Campus for your overall grade because that is where I will keep that just one record of your grade for my class. So that is Google Classroom. That's kind of how we'll be using it. And I hope that helped. Again, it's just kind of a quick overview. We'll do more class expectations stuff in a different video. So I hope you're having a great day and we'll talk soon.